Are we on? I guess we are. This camera has a lovely glow on it. That must mean it's just dirty. That's better. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the program. It is Sunday. It is me. I'm here. You are you, and we're gonna make a little coffee together. And we're gonna just talk about life, just bond in general. I will say it before anything else happens. Please, today, make it an absolute necessity to watch the latest AEW with Big Bill. So many times, this is when I feel the show has value because there's so many things in that episode that I had no idea about Bill. There's no way you know this stuff about him. The man, he's a genius. The man is an entrepreneur. He is talented. He is artistic. You have no idea about this. This is like an educational video. There's no way that you come away from this video not going, this person is fantastic. Go out. I mean, I'm a usual fucking moron on the show, and that's whatever. But go watch it. You have to go watch it. The link is there. The link is everywhere. Go watch it. Go comment. Go like it. Go share it. All that routine. That whole thing going on. What else? My new coffee, the new bag, high anxiety, rootlesscoffee.com. Whether you're here in the States, whether you're in Canada, whether you're just me, I'll just order it wherever. What else? Oh, Lord, the light fell. Oh, Lord, I spilled my coffee. Let's look at the underwear before anyone yells at me. They're a Currant. It's like a maroon. It's like a wine. It's not too bad at all. I think they're sharp and hip. It's a real adult name for a color. Let's talk to people. Let's get right into it. Dorothy said, "Good morning, RJ. Good morning, everybody." Amanda wrote things. I can't see the whole chat for some reason. I already can't see. Whatever. We're gonna hang in there. Let me go to all comments. Okay. There we go. So far behind. Pet sitter life. Sean says, hey. Carly said good morning. Mike said good morning. Maureen and Emma said good morning. David said good morning. David Arquette. I love you. Wonderful AEW interview with Big Bill. Did you know Big Bill a little? Didn't we do maybe a House of Hardcore show when we were all on the show? I think so. Yes, we did. Yes, we were all on that show together. What a journey it's been. Miss Andy said good morning. Celestial said good morning. Maureen said, you want that lollipop? I don't want to ruin the ending for people. EJO said, what is a Big Bill that you paid for and maybe ashamed or maybe embarrassed by? Sometimes I food, if I'm by myself, like room service, any kind of room service. But sometimes we go to places and you can't get Uber Eats. There's no restaurants around and you got to hanker down and do the room service. And I'm like, fuck it. I have the money. I'm going to treat myself. I got to eat. And the bill comes and I go, you moron. It's just a hamburger. It should not be $35. And you're an idiot. You're a fool. Makes me feel like I'm at the carnival. Christine said, everyone's calling me CJ for some reason. Josh said, Bayou Gossamer, everybody. Okay. EJO said, by the way, Big Bill is based, if you say so. Emmanuel says, does this make Big Bill your tallest guest on AEW? No. I think that would be Satnam Singh, if he's indeed taller, which I think he might be. Lady said, good morning. And the shortest, obviously, is -1. Celestial Goddess said, I love the latest AEW. You and Big Bill were so much fun to watch. Go tell that to Big Bill. I don't think he's on social media. I don't think he'll be sharing the show at all. I'm not going to force him. Josh said, yes, I could feel your awe of him. I mean, the man sung for me. The man sung in the subways of New York. What a New York story. Vanessa Craven is here saying, watching the ads because support is important. Yes, it is. And Vanessa sat through, I don't know, an insurance commercial or something about like a thing to cut your trees with Richard Karn. And she did that out of support. And I'm forever touched. Mia's just saying hi to David. James said, hello, room. Good morning, RJ, and the rest of the chat. David said, there was a crab legs incident that really causes him strife. Thank you for reminding me. So what did we do? We watched like a rough cut of the documentary, right? And we had to wrestle that night. And when you watch a rough cut, it's really long. It's really personal stuff. It's all you being sad for a while. And then it changes the mood, and you have to walk around with that mood all day. And we went to Fleming's, and he ordered crab legs, king crab legs. I don't know what I ordered. Must have been something chicken or shrimp. And then he had to take a phone call, and he was, a big businessman. And he went outside to do it. And I went, you know what? David always pays. I'm going to pay this time. This is a huge window to do it. A wonderful way to thank him. Brighten up his mood, get us back on track for the show tonight. So I paid the bill. Wasn't cheap. Fleming's, crab legs. And then David came back, and he's like, oh, where's the bill? And I said, I've paid the bill. And he said, he said, if I knew you were going to pay, I wouldn't have ordered crab legs. He was just ordering as a recreation. He didn't even finish the fucking crab legs. So I got stuck. The winner is Fleming's by complete knockout. Fleming's destroyed us. So I held a grudge for a while, and then I forgave him for that after we won Fast Money to Family Feud. He's a good story. Plain Simple Garrick said, Wembley, baby, yes. Renee and I are hosting 0 Hour. It starts at 12 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. So not today, not next Sunday, the Sunday after that. And then the main show kicks off at 1. Dear Lord, there's going to be so much going on. I'm very excited, as you should be. Squirrel Squad said, hey, great hey today. Did you just chomp that lollipop? Yes, I did. And afterwards, he was like, wow, that was like a whole lollipop. He's like, I'm surprised you didn't chip your teeth. You talk about commitment. You talk about this business being real. And I think that's a good example of it. Nomek said, morning of no particular moral inclination. Just a neutral morning. Dr. Joey said, hey, RJ, love the Big Bill episode. Big laughs throughout. Love the crew laughing in the background. And Sanjay protecting his son's honor was heartwarming. Yeah, I took a shot. Amanda said, David, I'm going to meet you at Steel City Con with Nev Campbell for the Scream reunion. Can't wait. That's going to be. Hey, remember that movie we did? That'll be a fun panel. Sierra said, I may have shared the Splat-A-Lot Wikipedia with some of the cult. Thank you for pointing that out for me, Sierra. So Sierra sent me she's on top of my shit, and I appreciate it. This week I tweeted out a picture of me as Gildar, and a lot of people went, oh my God, that was you. And then I was like, who didn't know this? I thought everyone knew this. And so then Sierra found a Splat-A-Lot Wikipedia, like a sub-wiki thing. And this is what it said about me. RJ City, the actor who portrayed the character formerly known as Gildar, was convicted in 2012 of 4 counts of drug possession, including ketamine, cocaine, heroin, and ecstasy, and was arrested on set by the Ontario Sheriff Department after they received an anonymous tip by a fellow co-star. He received a 2-year suspended sentence in 2012 and was secretly removed from the show's cast. RJ's twin brother, CJ City, was brought in to replace RJ as Gildar and would maintain the role until the show's cancellation in 2012. RJ would be announced as missing in 2015, a now deleted Facebook post, after what was supposed to be a 2-week business trip to Thailand. I've thought about going on one of those before. Rumors persist that RJ underwent a sex change procedure and now works in Bangkok as Ladyboy, Jerry Lewis Ladyboy, under the name Gildar the Gorgeous. CJ would take over RJ's acting career, starring in several adult films, and the lost animated children's feature film called Postman Pat Goes to the Polls. And it's not even, it's about him going to Poland. So, needless to say, so little of that is true. And the reason I know it's not true is because they say Ontario Sheriff Department. It's just a department of sheriffs. So if you hear anything about me being a ketamine dealer or going to Thailand or having a secret Paul McCartney-ish brother, I assure you it's false. Thank you for sharing, Sierra. Zubin said, room service remorse is real. Yes, it is. I've rarely enjoyed room service. Amanda said, sorry I missed last week, but old wrestling was amazing. Nug is awesome. Did he send you the picture of my RJ Metropolis shirt? Yes, he did. It was delightful. And thank you for your support. Jessamine Duke, okay, Gamer is here. And she said, well, hi. And I say, well, hi to you. She just put up a short yesterday of her playing a game where you drive around with cars and play soccer with cars. So it seems like a nice time. Emma said, hotel food is never worth the price. James said, the Big Bill AEW episode is great. I think so too. Mia said, when you went to Hudson Cafe, what did you order? Hudson Cafe, I recommend it. It's a delightful restaurant in Detroit. Breakfast place. Red velvet pancakes were good. I had the chicken and waffles. I ordered a bunch of shit every time, but every time it was way too much food. Sweet potato fries were also excellent. Mia had a bacon, waffle, and cereal shots. Like, you know, it's too much. You're going to be disgusting for the rest of the day. Sean said, I also found myself going, Big Bill is based. We love a guy who volunteered for the homeless. He volunteered for the homeless. There's no way you can watch the episode and not fall in love with the man. Usually people get, less liked after appearing on it. Philip said, good day. Love the AEW with Bill. He was in on the bit big time. The bit was just his life. Great to see him in a good place. Christine said, I like the tiny ketchup bottles you get with hotel food. That's where the upcharge is. Josh said, I appreciated him holding his hand up to hit that opening high note because he's a professional. David said, speaking of New York stories, my sister Rosanna is in that film, and it's worth checking out. You know what else I have to check out that your sister's in that's on my list? After Hours, the Scorsese film with Griffin Dunn. And who else is in it? Catherine O'Hara and someone else. I can't remember. It looks weird. I had never heard of it until like a couple months ago, and now I can't stop thinking about it. Sean said, why is it always crab legs? Because David likes to put them in a shitty sharpshooter. Ryan just said, hey, EW. Nell said, I'm so surprised Tony came up with Big Bill. The name Big Dubs was right there. Nobody wants to yell Dubs. Come on. Nell said, Big Bill is an internet search nightmare. Well, we changed it today with this public service known as the latest episode of AEW. CJ said, oh no, have I ruptured space-time continuum by being called CJ? I'm going to subscribe to your YouTube now. David said, the tiny hotel ketchup bottles are the best. That's why David, when he walks, he always jangles because he's got so many of them in his pocket. Lady Pam said, David, the New York Stories, that was your sister Rosanna, was filmed? What? Where can we watch it? I don't know, Lady Pam. You're going to have to look it up. Mia said, Big Bill is too simple of a name. Ryan James said, how are you doing today, RJ? There's so much going on. Amy Annette said, it's my 40th birthday today. Happy to have this to start my day. So am I. I'm happy that you're here. A blessed day to you. I'm so far behind in the chat. I've got to keep moving. Oh, Lord. I'm so far. Oh, there we go. KP said, not fair. I'll be at work until 6. Can't watch till I get off work. Just play it on mute in the background. It's fine. Help the views. Lady Pam said, RJ, pump up the vitamins for 0 hour. What's that supposed to mean? Joseph said, good morning from New Jersey. It's my mother's birthday today. Is your mother Amy? David said, New York Stories could be on YouTube. You have to pay for it, obviously, or Apple. Nail said, on top of RJ shit is a great line for Sociera. Dr. Joey said, going all in. Hopefully the train strikes don't affect me. Are you doing any of the fan conventions? I don't have the information yet, but I'm sure I'll be there in some form, at least one of them. Also, my show at StarCast, my untitled stage show, I've been fretting about it. I've been forced to do it basically against my will, but it's going to be fun. V said, RJ, do you think Value Village will ever hire you back? I did a series of videos of Value Village, and they were very good. And then they changed marketing companies and didn't want to do them anymore. It's their loss. Vanessa said, ketamine. I guess you got to do the horse now. That's me doing the horse. I hope that worked for you. Christine said, so Sierra, on top of that. So fuck. I've lost. There we go. I'm back now. Christine said, so Sierra is on top of RJ's stuff. I'm sure she won't run with that. Gnome said, if a wiki says it must be real. Jean said, see, the sheriff's department is where they messed up. Mounties are always funnier. The Royal Mounted Police. I would have said, oh my God, this happened to me. Dr. Joey said, CJ City is my favorite adult film actor, and he's just got hips. Just really strong hips. MS said little. Does that mean any part of that is true? Blue Meanie said, good morning, folks. Good meaning to you. Good meaning? Good meanie to you. Morning. Christine said, the Royal Ontario Department of Sheriffs. You're in. You're a sheriff. You'll report to this sheriff. We're all sheriffs. Mia said, hopefully Aussie Open will be on the next AEW. I think Mia has a thing for the accents. Evil Emperor Zerg said, oh, thank God, I just woke up and you're here waiting, RJ. Christopher said, good morning. Mike said, After Hours is not good at all. Yet, David just said, After Hours is brilliant. Guess I'm going to have to watch this and decide for myself. Sean said to Blue Meanie, somebody mentioned you at a party I was at yesterday. We were talking about how the Blue Cane guy stole your gimmick. Are you going to fight Blue Cane, Blue Meanie? And Jacob and Eli Blue? Jason T said, I like Big Bill much more after the AEW episode. Only person whose appearance increased my like for them more was Sky Blue. You light somebody on fire and a world opens up to you. Evil Emperor Zerg said, RJ, what major film could you see Dalton Castle play and who would you cast him as? He reminds me of like those 90s comedies they don't make anymore, like Euro Trip and Stealing Harvard and Saving Silverman. Do you understand what I'm saying? I feel like I don't need to explain it further. Joseph said, hey, W, more like yes, EO. Don't quite get it. Rob said, Dalton Castle was born to play T-800 in the Terminator reboot. Just imagine it. Mass Andy said, yesterday I saw a clip of Michael McKean talking about Spinal Tap appearing on Joe Franklin's show. He said Franklin thought they were a real band. God, I hope that's on YouTube. I want to watch it after this. Amanda said, I cannot wait for StarCast. Hubs might be able to come, so that's exciting. What do I care about him? The Wrestler said, hey, RJ, I'm curious to find out who writes the titles for AEW. Is it you, PR, or somebody else? Sometimes it's me. I will suggest a bunch, and then they go through a process. Sometimes I'll suggest them and then not realize what else they're going to do with them, and then they'll end up doing, whatever. They'll end up tweaking them or changing them or picking one of them or coming up with another one. Same thing with some tweets, although they don't. You can tell it's not me. I don't know. There's too many tags and links, and it's so hard to figure out. But obviously, the ones that I tweet, I write. Oh, Jesus. David's upset now. If After Hours sucked, what would you say was a good film? We started a cinephile argument. Dalton Castle in Idle Hands. Gregory agrees with David that After Hours is brilliant. Sean said the kind of movie comedy Central used to play at 2 p.m. on a Saturday. Yes. Neil said Dalton is a French Musketeer. Tiffany said, good morning. Watching while I get ready for my book club brunch. Just a bunch of smart people having French toast, reveling in their smartness. Isn't that nice? Are there people who just come for the brunch? They should just have a brunch club for people who don't want to read the book. Blue Meanie said Blue Cane can be inducted into the BWO like Blue Pants was. BWO has a really, loose acceptance criteria. Neil said, RJ doesn't care about husbands. It's great. I enjoy it. Lewis said, RJ, you are doing great. I tweeted about when I read negative comments and it makes me feel low, and then I'll read glowing comments and it'll make me feel like just okay. And then people took it as a cry for help. And people are like, well, I think you do a great, amazing job with all your stuff. And it's like, nah, I'm just expressing. This is not a compliment me session. This is not a lifetime achievement award. David said, has anyone seen Funny Bones? Please, somebody help this guy out. Lewis said, I need to see you at a roast session. Okay. Sean said, Sean loves Meanie. David loves Meanie. David said, everyone loves Meanie. Amanda said, can you please let us know what day your show is on StarCast once you find out? It's the only panel I need in my life. Yes. Obviously, I will let fucking people know. Problem is, I don't know my AEW schedule right now. And I can't determine the StarCast schedule until I know the AEW schedule. So they've announced that it's happening. We just don't know when yet. I don't know what else to say. Dorothy said, this is the birthday celebration weekend. Going to my great niece Rosalie's 4th birthday party today, then going to Aquatica tomorrow to celebrate my husband Doug's birthday. And Aquatica is an underwater strip club. And when you see what they do with bubbles, you're going to have a hell of a time. David said, don't be a meanie. He didn't, but I'm figuring out what he's meaning to say. Tiffany said, like most book clubs, the book has become secondary. Just say you all want to be friends. Christine said, when is the compliment session? It's not, you want to intend and make me feel uncomfortable. I don't like it. I always like, what's your fucking angle? What do you want from me? Neil said, people need to get used to you. You will never cry for help. You reject all love and praise, and that's okay. Because it's not, who am I, Carol Burnett? By the way, she's had so many Lifetime Achievement Awards that like the next one is for the previous Lifetime Achievement Award. The emojis are small again. Yes, they are. I wonder what happened. Sean said, David having a moment. Gene said, I read the RJ comment about sweating the bad comments and just being mad about the good ones and wondered when he started a webcomic. Amy Croft said, sorry, I'm late. Good morning. Lewis said, selling yourself short, but I get it. That's how I live. Jason said, Vicki Lawrence says, Mama made an appearance on Svengoolie last night to promote Mama's Family on Meet TV. Why didn't any? That's when I look at this community as a bunch of failures. Why didn't anyone tell me about that? Mia said, I love you, RJ. Don't ever change. What if I want to change? What's it to you, Mia? Nail said, who would be the first to get a Lifetime Achievement Award in AEW? I mean, you got to go with some crew people. The audio people, George and Dennis. Tony for just Greenlight. I can't give Tony a Lifetime Achievement Award. That doesn't read well. I'm trying to think people who appeared multiple times. The camera crew, Jeremy. I would give it to Jeremy. He has to put up with a lot of shit. Mike said, since I pissed off David, I might as well piss off RJ and say I don't really like the King of Comedy either. Well, that's your fucking loss, Mike. That's Jerry Lewis actually acting. You're not going to see that anywhere else. And a vivacious Sandra Bernhard, pardon me, is there something else you wanted instead? Philip said, I'd love to see the Riccaboni zone on AEW. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Ian Riccaboni's a phony and a piece of shit. Gregory said, Danhausen for the AEW joke. Yeah, the hey-oo joke. It fucking ruined the whole show. Neil said, there's a very handsome man who works there who used to work at Ring of Honor, has great hair. What's his name? I don't know who you're talking about. I think you're talking about Bobby Dempsey. Amanda said, I went to Ryan and Nick Nama's comedy show, and the Blade was there too. Ever a chance of you doing any stand-up with Ryan? Also meeting Nick was a life goal. I love Dolph Ziggler. I will say, anytime he's been doing a show, I was always doing something else. So I didn't even inquire, but the Blade apparently is fantastic. And now I want to do stand up at the Blade. He's been like, I think secretly doing open mics in the Buffalo area, which is just the best. And just one of those guys puts his head down, does the work, and I'm excited to see it. Carly said, am I a Svengoolie fan? I am, even though he doesn't follow me. He follows fucking Caleb Braxton or some shit. Dorothy said, that isn't the Aquatica that we're going to, but now I'm intrigued about the Aquatica you're talking about. No, that's the Aquatica you're going to. I made a few phone calls. Sean said, you always say Joker ripped off King of Comedy, but have you ever seen The Manalist? The Manhanist? Monanist. What? Similar plots down to The Fake Girlfriend. No, I haven't, mainly because I don't. Oh, The Machinist. I will look it up now. So thank you. David said, fuck Vicki Lawrence. Until she follows you, she's a 2-bit Tucci. And Tucci isn't even a 2-bit Tucci. He's a 1-bit Tucci. I don't like either of his bits. So fuck him too. Lewis said, I love when the guys behind the scenes of AEW can't control their laughter. I think it's unprofessional. Dale said, Riccaboni slander? Yeah, do another fucking rap and ruin the show. Mia said, Amanda, you were at the comedy show? So was I. We could have met. Okay, what is this, misconnections? Neil says he does the video packages and his hair like Dalton. Oh my God, you're talking about Zayn. Zane Decker. He does have great. He does look like Dalton's more serious brother. Vanessa said, wait, what's wrong with Stanley Tucci? Obviously, Vanessa is new here. I was originally upset with Stanley Tucci because I felt like he didn't wait long enough after the death of Anthony Bourdain to pitch his travel show to CNN. I thought that was in poor taste. Number one. Number two, his travel show is Stanley Tucci searching for Italy, which is just him walking around Italy like no one's ever discovered this country before and saying really insightful shit like, these cannolis are great. What a wonderful espresso. I can do that. You're right. You're not a chef. You cook in your fucking kitchen, but you're not a chef. So fuck off. You're just using your name to go on a free fucking vacation. And then the show ends, and I'm like, thank God. And now he's producing Searching for Spain with the Eva Longoria, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, this rice is delicious. Like, what? Like, okay. It's such a fucking scam. And he tried to get David fired from a movie called The Alarmist. So there you go. Plain Simple Garrick said, Sanjay is annoying. I'm just going to leave that there. David said, as a reformed strip club addict, the existence of Aquatica has me triggered. Well, grab your snorkel and let's have a good time. SM said, Zane Decker. That's his name, yes. Nail said, RJ is determined to have me leave this cult. Miss Andy said, I can't find the Joe Franklin Spinal Tap thing on YouTube, but Mama on Svenguli's show from last night is on there. Thank you. Somebody said, Mia said, I'm extra saucy, which I disagree with. What's the over-under on Grado entering to Like a Prayer at All In? He just better keep it short. He better play it at fucking double speed because let's move it along, Grado, I've sent 2 cameos to him now insulting him. I haven't heard a fucking peep back. He ought to be ashamed of himself. Oh, yeah, and that's the other thing about Stanley Tucci. There's a super cut. It's on my YouTube. I put it together myself of him doing Instagram and not realizing when he's on. So the video always starts with him going like this to his wife or whoever. Are we rolling? And he's so fucking smug. Vanessa said, oh, I understand now. Bourdain was the king. I'm on the Down with Tucci train now. It's not that hard to get people on board when I present my side of things here. I don't pick the assholes lightly. Blue Meanie said, Ian Riccaboni is the Bob Saget of wrestling. He appears clean cut, will hit you with a zinger that will make you say, whoa, Ian. I think he's a disgusting, repulsive human being. You ought to be ashamed of himself. He's going to get canceled. Val Pancakes is here. David said, have you ever watched or heard of the mermaids at Wichawachi Falls? Paul told me about it years ago. No, I have not now, but I will look them up. We almost went to a bar once. One of those ones where the Mexican cowboys who wear the long cowboy boots. We almost went. Why didn't we go? I'm trying to think of what happened where we didn't go. We went somewhere else. I think we went to a Korean place. I will look up these mermaids. Let's go. David, can we just do a list of things that we were supposed to do with Paul and never got to do? Would that make us feel better? Sean said, will the average AEW fan know who Grado is? Well, no, not if you spell his name incorrectly. Philip said, keep it short because 30 seconds of Like a Prayer is cheaper than more than 30 seconds. Let's just do 10 seconds, and then everyone can sing the rest. David said, I can spin my own pasties. That's how damaged I am. I'm exhausted by David. I want that to be known. Plain Simple Garrick said, Jeff Jarrett did us a service with that guitar smash on Grado. I felt bad for the guitar. Blue Meanie said, in order for me to get canceled, I need to be renewed first. And these kind of zingers and more, you can see in the Mind of Meanie podcast. David said, the mermaids may be working at Aquatica. David said, yes, we should. Those tights won't wear themselves. Again, I want to remind you, David, that Paul hated those tights and was really upset at both of us. The time we asked and then the time we showed him that we didn't listen. At no point Did he like what we were doing? Neil said, David and RJ, you should do more things together. Well, maybe I will see him next week when we head to Nashville. I know Dalton will be there. That's where I'm going to stop by the editing studios, the AEW editing studio, and they do AEW, and I've never met these people before, and they've had to listen to my shit while they mix my audio, and I just want to go apologize to them in person. SM said, exhausted, but we appreciate you still going live. Faith said, good morning. Sean said, that wasn't to me. David said, Paul loved the tights. He just loved his trademark more. So let's infringe on it in tribute. This is a great idea. Garrick said, RJ sitting in front of 80,000 strong. Wow, it'll be a moment. And just to hear that many people go, huh? Will be just really, really exciting for me. Let me pull this down. There's a tweet here. Oh, no, there's no tweet. Great. Is there any messages? Dalton there saying, when do you come to Nashville? That's exciting. I'm not gonna tell you now. Nail said, I'm catching up. I am catching up, but then I have nothing to talk about. V said, RJ, what's your treat today? I have 2 pizzas and a calzone coming in an hour and a half. And I may go to a children's birthday party later just to hang out. And I'm going to have some cake, I guess, if they have shit. If not, I'll have some ice cream after that. Christina's gifted 5 memberships to Philip, Blue Meanie, Lawrence, Dawn Marie, Clint. You've all gotten memberships. Good luck figuring out what to do with those. Sean said, genuinely kind of proud of the fact that you'll be a part of the biggest wrestling show ever. Really by accident, which is even better. Isn't that exciting? I can't wait to do the national anthem. England now. I love a walking into England now. That one. Don't they sing You'll Never Walk Alone at the soccer games? But it's a different version than the Jerry Lewis version I'm accustomed to. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high. I don't think they sing it like that. Mia said, get in the bouncy house. I'm not doing that. Nail said, Ian Riccaboni never has trouble finding something to talk about. That's because he is a phony piece of shit. V said, sounds like a great treat situation. I'm going to bake a cake. Good. Mike said, I want to go to Nashville for my birthday next year. My wife isn't into it, so I'll probably end up in Austin sweating my ass off. She'll buy an RJ cameo to make it up to me again. Done and done. I'm always here for you. A Laugh Tail said, come on, don't sell yourself short. Everyone's saying thank you to Christine. Blumini is very excited. Garrick said, do you have an idea of your outfit for Wembley? Yes, I do. I picked it out. Let me tell you how fucked up Renee is. Thank you for reminding me, because this just happened yesterday. I had an outfit that I like. I put it on. I was like, this feels great. Sent it to Renee. She goes, I don't know about these pants. I think you should get white pants. It's a choice. It's the whole thing. I don't know if I can commit that I'm stuck with these. No. You should do it. So I do it. I get the white pants and I put them on. They fit. The outfit looks great. I'm really excited. Sent it to Renee. She's like, see, I told you, love it. And she's like, I'm going to wear white too. And I'm going to Great. Now we're a set. Now we're going to look professional to Wembley, you know? They deserve a matching outfit. Then yesterday, she goes, I'm not wearing the white outfit. I'm going to get something else. I can't do it. It doesn't fit. So she pressured me. She used her vet intimidation tactics to pressure me to get the white fucking pants. I got them. There's no turning back now. We are days away. And now she's dropped out of the whole white brigade. She said, don't worry, we'll still match. But I don't know what the fuck it is now. And I'm an idiot stuck in this choice based on her. So who the fuck knows? So if you get a chance to talk to Renee, let her know. She also saw me. This is very personal. We're filming shit on Wednesday. and she saw me briefly cry. Wrap your head around that one. SM said, with all the strip club talk, Milkshake by Kellis, any style you'd like, please look up the lyrics. Fuck SM, this is not really good. Okay, lyrics. This is not going to be good. Let's do a dramatic reading. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I'm going to have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge. I know you want it. The thing that makes me, what the guys go crazy for, they lose their minds. The way I wind, I think it's time. You know, la, warm it up. The boys are waiting. Warm it up. The boys are waiting. I can see you're on it. You want me to teach the techniques that freak these boys? It can't be bought. Just know thieves get caught, so watch if you're smart. Oh, once you get involved, everyone will look this way, so you must maintain your charm. Same time, maintain your halo. Just get the perfect blend plus what you have within. Then next, his eyes will squint. Then he's picked up the ascent. My milkshake. There you go, SM. Hope that one worked for you. Jesus. So that's what I'm working on for Wembley. I'm stuck in these I'm already having outfit regret. David's laughing for some reason. Gina said, can't wait to see you do comedy on the Jericho cruise. Ryan said in the past, wouldn't mind seeing a collab on the ship. There will be plenty of comedians, and I will fuck them all up. Bebe said, do you and Renee have big plans for 0 Hour? We did, but the tap number has been cut. Ken said, hope one of the Hey W guests challenge you to a match on Rampage. Yes, so do I. Pogo said, I'll join the strip club talk because it's been talked about before. Some of us are ex-strippers here, won't say who, and I respect your opinion. Lady said, will you be able to do any sightseeing in London while you're there? Probably not, nor do I need to. Vanessa said, are you a Cirque du Soleil fan? I went to 2. I can't remember the name of the first one I went to, but Kingdom, the wrestler in Toronto who promotes the Union, I wrestled Josh Alexander in the parking lot of Cirque du Soleil for their cast party, and it rained and it was miserable, and everyone was confused. I plan on seeing, next time in Vegas. I saw the Beatles Love Show. I saw that too, and I had like a freak out. They threw the sheet over the audience, and I was like, I don't know if it was a jet lag or I had taken something, but dear Lord. You were somewhat disappointed by it. Well, after a while, like I see one Cirque du Soleil show, I don't need to see any other Cirque du Soleil show again. I get it. It's a bunch of shit that I can't do. Fine. And you really have to love the music. Just turn on the radio. Just play a bunch of music videos and I'll be fine. I understand what you're saying. Mia said white and purple. No, not white and purple. Mike said Renee is the worst. Agreed. Lauren said I just got Renee'd. Eric said wrestling's just being a wrestle and she's being a real piece of shit. Steven said, hi from Edinburgh. Sorry I'm late. I just watched today's Hey. Brilliant. Is Sanjay now fully mic'd up? I have no idea what you're talking about. GRB said, hey, love the laughter in the background of today's Hey W video. Also don't know what you're talking about. AW said, when is the pay-per-view? Well, it's on. Let me look. How can I explain this? Sunday, August 27th. I'm going to double check now. Yes, Sunday, August 27th. 0 Hour starts at 12 p.m. Eastern, which is 5 p.m. British summertime, and then 6 p.m. British summertime, 1 p.m. Eastern. The pay-per-view begins. If you are in the United States, look at how, this is going to be a good plug. If you're in the United States, you can get all in on Bleacher Report or through in-demand traditional cable and satellite providers. If you are not in the United States, you can get it on Fight.tv, PTV.com, YouTube, and DAZN with a special discount for AEW Plus international subscribers. I do my homework. I'm really proud of myself with that one. Yes, Renee made me cry. Miss Andy said, have you ever heard Jerry Lewis' appearance on Mark Maron's podcast? After about 30 minutes, Jerry Lewis said he was done. Okay, that's it. Yes, I remember that. But he was good for most of it, but he just was tired and done. V said, my high school prom day pulled that outfit swap last second, too. She showed up super casual after forcing me to buy a formal gown, and that's why you guys aren't together anymore. Val said, why would you warm up a milkshake? Milkshakes are a cold beverage. Something to think about. That's why it wasn't a popular song. David said, I'm lactose challenged. You're with or without lactose. You know, I want you to know that. Christine wants a little hard. I don't know that song, Christine. I don't even know how it goes to read lyrics. It's a blind spot for me. Hannah's heart is a very hard heart, and you can't stab it even if you tried. Hannah's heart is a very hard heart. It's a made of stone. Why did you lie to me with your hard heart? Hannah, you're driving me crazy. Why did you lie to me with your hard heart? Hannah, you're so lazy. You're gonna get clogged arteries tonight, and it won't be ending well for you. What can I say about that heart of stone? It's broken mine in two. That's hard at Hannah. One of my favorites. Nell said, there's a big clock. Everything's covered in rain. Job done. David said, Jericho said I couldn't go on the cruise because I'm not in AEW, but since I've done AEW, maybe I'm allowed now. Run it up the flagpole for me. I'm sure you can just come on. Do you really need to be on a cruise? Something to think about. You know, it's the end of January. We're going to Miami, then we're going to Mexico. Maybe we can go to Aquatica. David said, I didn't make the list. Literally, the one guy who wanted to be on the list. Mia said, Bleacher Report should be on the list. Josh said, okay, did you do anything cool in Columbus? Yeah, I banged my head against the wall. Joe said, David, you were amazing on Tacoma FD, by the way. Christine said, listen, B sang it on the Golden Girls. I thought it was safe, Mr. Sassy Pants. I don't know all the Golden Girls. Please. And neither does Woods. He's full of shit. Nail said, we could put Bleacher Report on the list, but I'll probably fall off and then add itself 3 times, then freeze the rest of the list. Look, I'm not customer service. So Sierra said, I believe Renee did that on purpose. She's probably tired of you being prettier than her on camera. I think I need to start approving your pay-per-view outfits. We should all vote on them. SM wants an Aquatica shirt now. Gina said, David, there are plenty of people that aren't part of AEW on the cruise. Is there heat we don't know about? Probably. Well, he did such a good job on his Hey episode. Nell said, push Renee out and bring Miss Lexi in. She is someone who I respect her outfit choices. I know she would stick with them. Tigers at the Aquarium said, thanks for being my Sunday morning entertainment. Dorothy said, we have gold member passes and I can get you in for free. Whoa, Aquatica, let's go. Who knows? Even when you go gold underwater, anything can happen. Go to the alcove. Amanda said, I really like that suit you got dressed into that one Sunday before flying. You should wear that more. I should just, I did this whole semi-nudity thing backwards before OnlyFans, and I was too ahead of the curve. And now I'm just going to have people pay me to watch me get dressed. Plain and Simple said, is the audio kind of messed up? I don't think so. Nail said, if Jericho has heat with David, we have heat with Jericho. It's the rules. We ride at dawn. Oh, my God, this whole thing again. Miss Sandy said, does Lexi try to get everyone to do DDP yoga? No, she does not. Tifula said, sadly, with Vertigo, I will miss all boat-oriented entertainment. Well, I think there will be videos for you to watch, at least on land. Vanessa said, David's appearance on AEW was the best kind of chaotic, and that seems to be the only way he's capable of living life. Gene said, gold member passes. Nah, it failed. Totally killed the Austin Powers franchise. I don't think they were going to make a 4th movie after that anyway. Tyler said we should all collectively approve his outfits with polls or something. What a dangerous decision that would be. Yeah, but as fun as that sounds, there's, extenuating circumstances outside of my control that people weigh in on and make these decisions, So I can't just leave it up to you. Lauren said Renee should come on the program one Sunday and answer for her crimes. Yeah, that's what I need in my life. More Renee. Lee said the view would be worth paying to see you get dressed. Amanda has a wonderful periwinkle tribute. Down payment for future designs. Thank you. Oh, Christine has a wonderful picture of Sylvia. Said, okay, geez, sorry, I still love you. This is very, very sweet of you. And Yolanda just said, hey, Mia. What do you want me to do with that? What do you want me to do with any of that? You know, there's another tweet here that says, hey, RJ, are you sure you're not from a radio station in GTA Vice City? I hope someone is driving on a hot street in a white Cadillac listening to this right now. Amanda said, oh, fuck, he caught up. Yeah, the fuck I did. Vanessa said, hey, Yolanda, long time no see. Look at this little chat group. People, this is like a little mixer I've put together. Oh, Jesus, it's cocktail hour all of a sudden. What have I done in this world? Let me reiterate. Go watch the latest AW with Big Bill. Go buy this coffee at rootlesscoffee.com. Go buy the wrestling shirt. Oh, my God, they came in. I held one in my hands, and it is beautiful. You're going to enjoy it. Nell said, have you caught Prince and Anna yet? It's getting them all together. I wanted to get the Gates and Brian Cage and him all together. It's been very hard because Anna is a busy man. He's working night shifts. He's working doubles every week. He's working triples every week. Yolanda said, what did you do, Vanessa? You're going into business for yourself. Plain said, do cults always check your underwear? They should, if you have a file or something. Josh said, we have got everything but the coffee. My apologies. Oh, loss. Let's see if I can take out this tag on my underwear. I can't. Oh, my God. Have I gotten weaker? Maybe I need to rip it the other way. I've lost all my dexterity. Ugh. Jesus, I got it. Excellent. Has Swerve ever done Hey? Said, yes, he did. He was like episode, I'm going to arbitrarily say 30. He was around the same time that we did Renee and the Butcher Blade the Bunny and Excalibur. And I don't know if you remember, but he called out Bow Wow, and that's the reason all that Bow Wow shit started, is because he brought him up on the show. Vanessa said, I miss dancing with you in Connecticut. That was such a good time. Obviously, that was not addressed to me. Nell said, we really need to sing along with Nana. Well, we're all in the money. Do. James said, RJ, with all in and all out going back to back, you go all in, then you go all out. You can't go all out until you first go all in. Then you should just call it all. RJ, with the all in and all out back to back, 2 weeks without Hey W and the YouTube chat, I'm guessing. Probably. So there will be, not next week, the week after, there will be no Hey W for 2 weeks, which is sad, whatever. But like, I'll be around. We all have work to do. 2 big Sundays coming up, and then we can relax. And there will be coffee and underwear in some form. I don't know if it'll be live or a video. I haven't figured out the time change or what I need to do yet. But hang in there. It will be a well-deserved break for the entire crew, and they'll have even more work to do. And then we will be back with roaring episodes. Don't worry, okay? Hang in there. Amanda said, so the mug, Colt Cabana took my mug, had me sign it, he signed it, and then he sold it on Whatnot. Went for $57. Can we get you as a guest with Colt one day and sell some items of yours? Yes. It has been proposed to me at Pro Wrestling Tees, All Out Week. I'm going to be there, obviously, Starcast and all that stuff. There's a bunch of stuff I have to sign. And then they said, why don't you do like a Whatnot thing? And I, sure, what do you want me to do? And then he had the great idea, because he's so entrepreneurial, to have people sign my Hey scripts, and we would sell the originals of those. I think that would do well. So like his would be signed by me and him. And then you see maybe jokes I cut out or whatever. Otherwise, I have no other fucking memorabilia. I don't know what the fuck I do. That might be interesting. And then you got pages of jokes. SM said, I wonder if he tore a hole in his underwear like he did before. No, I did not. Christine said, I watched How to Be a Cult Leader on Netflix, and we do need some of the definitions of a cult. Yeah, but not all of them. Fuck. Mia said, we are allowed to talk to one another, so calm down. None of your business. Emma said, coffee is usually 2:30 p.m. UK time. I don't know if that will be possible. I think I'll be at Wembley then. Amanda said, yes, please. That will be amazing. I can't wait. Yolanda said, damn, Vanessa, that was a good time. Hope to at least see you at Mania 40 weekend. Definitely planning on dancing the night away. Amanda said, have them sign a mug too. No, then we don't have enough mugs. T said, there are scripts. Well, not scripts. They're my notes, my questions. You know what I mean? All the questions I've written, the shit I'm holding in my hand. They're not scripts of like, they're never scripted. They should be, though. Val said, the scripts are a great idea. Cuddly Corey said, RJ has nice eyes. Well, that's kind of you. Amanda said, have a great weekend, friends. Gotta run. Go run, Amanda. Brody has joined Citizens United. Bless you. Rob said, Christine, I don't know what we're talking about. Josh said, the reason I never had kids is so I can do frivolous things like buy RJ scripts. The reason I don't have kids is so I can do things like make them. SM said, sell underwear. I don't think they'll work. Brody said, I'm back taking less bumps. The only way to be. Typo said, Josh, I'm sure your potential children would understand. Christine said, welcome, Brody. Never leave. Be annoyed by Ian Riccaboni's raps. Garrick said, have you had CM Punk on AEW? I have not. I have one written, and my chair is open. And I will be circling his dressing room. I will just be pacing back and forth, slip it under the door, and say, please. We'll see. Vanessa said, Yolanda, I have no plans to be down there so far, but you never know. I'm just talking about her whole schedule now. Gene said, the cult will only reach its goal when RJ runs AEW like he did at the end of the Road to Elite video game. You know, I love to just run this business. Faith said, selling underwear is too obvious. Thank you, Faith. Pep Sinako said, I think you're so beautiful. V said, Auntie for life is more fun. Cuddly Cody said, Moxley and AEW would be crazy. Also, open invitation to him. Whenever he's ready, we're going to get everybody. We have to get everybody. We can make this happen. Neil said, I'm not gifting that bitter Betty. I'm going to have Betty Davis on the show. Christine said, I'm evidence that you can have a child and spend money on RJ scripts. Christine has it all. Gene said, almost got him through it undefeated. Damn, Kenny had to hit me with a cheap shot and pin Mox on the three-way match. Okay. Yolanda said, I wrote to you and you didn't read it. Well, fuck, write to me again, Yolanda. There's too much shit going on here. Vanessa said, are you drinking your coffee today or what? I was, and then I also have this cold brew that I have not pressed yet. I'm going to press it, so you'll be quiet. Steven said, I think RJ is a pretty cool guy. Drinks coffee in his underwear and isn't afraid of anything. Yep. Brody said, you and Ricky playing AEW is going to be in there. You know, I was thinking, oh, Lord, I've spilled it. I was thinking, hold on, that I should really, really have. Okay, oh, here we go. I was thinking that I should really have Ricky Starks and Will Hobbs back on the show individually. Because last time I was on, the world was so different. They were so different, you know. I was just thinking about it. It just popped into my head. I was just too caught up with what a cool guy I am. Yolanda said, sell underwear is too obvious. It's smart. That's the brand. You have been selling those drawers. How much do you want them for, Yolanda? Is like, what's your best offer is my question. Josh said, Christine throwing her head into the sky like Mary Tyler Moore. I'm fine. Vanessa said, you're spilling everywhere. Pay attention. I'm better now. Cuddly said, I'm on some no-name 100% Colombian coffee right now. It's keeping me awake. Good luck. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper. I just used an actual towel. Would the underwear cost more if there were coffee spilled on it, or will you be willing to pay more? Tiffany said, I was 13 when the toddler threw a pizza at me at a pizza buffet. Right then and there, I hated two things, buffets and kids. Cannot blame you at all. Golden Corral is a hellhole with pictures of Jeff Foxworthy everywhere. Rob said, I was spilling everywhere like it was the Aquatica. And that's our show. V said, having those two on separately would be really entertaining. Christine said, CJ, do you ever wear hats? Not really. Gene said, also, AW Fight Forever Creator Wrestler, RJ got a graphic. Yeah, that's great. It's a slap in my face. SM said, please ask Ricky why he always exposed his right cheek. Not complaining, just curious. That's in my notes. Neil said, you need to flirt with Ricky again. As said, I already read that. Vanessa is sold. She wants to go to Aquatica now. Bring your flippers. You're going to have a good time. Yolanda said, hey, you dye underwear with his coffee beans and the price goes up. What? Faith said, is the coffee cold? I would, yes, it's cold brew. So I made it last night and it's been sitting on the counter for 12 hours. So it's a good, manageable temperature. Get hit with a pizza. Jane said that's Golden Corral's new slogan. Cuddly Corey said, RJ drinking coffee out of a mug with his own face on it. So meta. You can buy this at ProST.com/RJ City. Plain Simple Garrick said, RJ never getting a graphic is a bit I think TK is aware of. We've never talked about it. We talked last week, 2 weeks ago. Did not bring it up. Jose said, Buenos dias, RJ. Buenos dias. Brody said, is rootless coffee cold brew? Well, it's how you make it. So they come in whole beans, or they're ground for the French press, or they're ground for the espresso. If you have a grinder, I recommend you getting it whole. That way you can do what you want with it, and it'll stay fresher. But it's not cold brew. Coffee is just coffee. Yolanda said, if you create an underwear line, I'll create custom prints. Do you know how much money I have to put into that shit? You know how bad it's been just trying to sell like T-shirts? Nels said, I love buffets and babies. I just don't want to make my own. Nels does not want to make her own buffet. Jean said, only the Rift Tracks. What? The Rift Tracks fans will get my last comment. Well, it's certainly not me. Stephen, they tore down our Golden Corral and put up a Chick-fil-A. Needless to say, we do not partake. Listen, I'm sure Golden Corral had very progressive views, too. Yolanda said, Vanessa, hopefully our paths will cross soon. Again, not about me. Brody said, cheap plug, plain and simple. Also, nice touch for you guys helping out Maui next week. Yes. All next week is Fight for the Fallen, and the proceeds from the 3 shows will go to helping for the Hawaiian fires, which is great. It's so nice. I mean, I had nothing to do with it, but it's nice to be a part of, people who do. Cuddly, why is there no obnoxiously large plant on the Hey W set? Because it would be fucking stupid. Yolanda said, print on-demand drawers. Yeah, okay. I'm going to get right on that. Danbury said, cold as in chilled or cold as in formerly hot? Cold as in cold brew. Look it up. Shit. I'm a tea girl. The coffee shit is blowing my mind. So it's just a world full of discovery for you. Gene said, at least we're not Chick-fil-A. Gordon Corral's even newer slogan. V said, that's fantastic. That is going to support folks impacted by fires. Mia said, have a great week, everyone. Yes. So, just to recap, go watch the latest AEW with Big Bill. It is amazing. It is fantastic. It's a tour de force, as is he. And that's my point. Go watch, go like, go share, go comment, go tell him you like it, go tell AEW, go tell Tony. Put this shit wherever you want. And you can get coffee at rootlesscoffee.com. You can get wrestling and shirts at shopaw.com. You can get AEW mugs and shirts at shopaw.com. There should be some more merch coming soon. I don't know when. In the meantime, I'm around. You'll see me. Tuesday, I'll be headed to Nashville for more Dynamite. And then there's, of course, Rampage and then Collision. And then the next week, we're in Georgia. And then it's all in. And then we go all out. And Starcast and all that shit. Jesus, it's too much. We're going to be fun. We're going to get through it. Typo said, honestly, AW is missing out by not selling me underwear. Let me be the first. I think I can handle this. Let's get a final look at these. Here they are. What are they? Currant? They're Currant is the name of them. Oh, Lord, look at how disheveled. And there's now no tag in the back. So much better. Until next time, Godspeed and God bless.